Hello, first year students. Well, the time is coming right up where you get to launch into your courses. So of course you've had access to 5100 now for a little while with Stephen. Maybe some of you have already started reading and looking ahead at what's to come. I should note that there were some scans in that course that were a little bit rough, tricky to read or slanted, and we have now gone in and replaced a couple of those. We've also got a couple in progress of getting rescanned. So if you found that there were tricky ones, hopefully we'll have that resolved soon. But we are using a number of historical documents in that don't actually have a workable PDF version for them, so please do bear with us. For 5110, you'll have access to that course, that's Sonia's course, starting on Friday. So that means you get to jump in there and see the videos and the readings and the things coming up, and that is a fascinating course as well. So you're going to like that. I want to encourage you to check out the library. I've attached a video demonstration of a very simple way to just get in there, check it out, tips and tricks, that type of thing. You typically use your S number to log in if it ever brings you to a place where you need to enter a login. It's typically your S number. If it's something like document delivery or something more complicated, sometimes it's your A number. Just try both. So the same way that you typically log into Brightspace is how you'd log into the library for the most part. Let's see, we have a live session coming up in your courses. Make sure that you note those when the course is launched so you can get them into your calendar. So that's the first week of each course. There'll be a 1-hour live session with the instructor. If you can't make it, it will be recorded and available to you under the virtual classroom tab in those respective courses. But if you can make it, it's a great time to reconnect with folks and to meet your instructor and to ask questions about the course content and that kind of thing. I also wanted to check in if we should do another meeting as a group outside of classes, but just to check in on how everybody's doing, how the process as a whole is going in early October. We did say we'd circle back to our community agreement then. Maybe it's a good time to see how everyone's doing. So if that's of interest to folks, we can circulate a doodle, or maybe you're already coordinating that amongst yourselves, which is great, and that's sufficient. I wanted to shout out to Laura Lynn and Scheidel. If you all aren't following us on Facebook at COOPMGMT, then you may not have seen that the two of them actually were finalists. Well, they actually won in a contest that we ran earlier this summer on how to energize a just economy post-pandemic. They both had really thoughtful, wonderful responses, and they both won a credit toward their program. So shout out to your classmates, lots of smart people around this table. And the last thing that I will say is happy hour. There's a happiness hour coming up tomorrow. I posted last week in the email to you about that, but also just a quick reminder, if you can make it tomorrow, it's a great way to meet some of your alumni, some of your peers that are in other parts of the program, other years in the program, and to know that you're part of this wider community as well. So good luck to all of you jumping into things. Reach out to us if you need us for anything, and you're going to have a great ride.